Welcome to yet another video demo of the Zephyr RTOS target support in TwinSimulate. In this video, we will look into a diagram going with multiple blocks from the Zephyr block library and create an interesting quick demo. We have an analog in block that can be configured to read any channel. In this case, we try to set it up to read a channel 0 of ADC1, which on a Nucleo STM32F103RB board is marked with connector name A0. The A0 is Arduino connector nomenclature, and the block dialog nicely shows what is a channel it is mapped to with respect to and makes it easy to select the right channel. Similarly, a digital input block is used, and in this case we selected to use the alias for a user push button on board the Nucleo. We configure the Zephyr serial block such to send data output at 115,200 baud rate and from a selected raw byte data format. What this does is pack all the data on a byte stream and send it over serial at every 0.01 seconds, as a diagram is configured for this step time. At this point, we are ready to generate code and flash the hardware. Let's go ahead and hit the generate button and wait for Zephyr to help us build and flash onto the target. The model output window shows nicely the progress that Zephyr is making as we build and flash. In the meantime, we will prepare yet another diagram on the host side that can run real-time on Windows PC that captures the serial data and then displays them on a real-time plot. We will set up the host serial in block to have 3 outputs, and similarly for the real-time plot block have 3 inputs and connect them. The diagram is now ready on the host side. We will come back and run this once our target is flashed by the Zephyr Target diagram that we created before. Let's go back and check the model output and see what has happened. Build is completed and the target is flashed, as we can see in the model output 2 to confirm. Now let's go back to the host diagram and see if we can capture the data coming out of the serial and nicely plot them out. The error indicated a wrong selection of the COM port. Let's select the right COM port, which is COM4, and then run the diagram. With this change, the diagram should run successfully and bring up the real-time plot window. Remember, the code on the target was flashed. It is already sending data as we are running this diagram. Now we see that the plots nicely show the data being streamed on the serial port from the target. The first output is a pulse generator, the second is the ADC channel 0 value, and the third one is a user push button. We can now play with the ADC by connecting the channel to a ground and 3.3 volt signal, and see if we do see them captured nicely, and similarly for the onboard user push button. We do see that interactively when the analog channel input is varied, correspondingly the values are updated, and similarly for the push button. This clearly demonstrates how easy it is to leverage a model-based approach to generating fast and working code for targets by leveraging the Zephyr ecosystem and TwinSimulate. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for future videos. You can also request a full-featured trial of TwinSimulate from our website. Thank you.